pow, boom, boom, boom. What's up YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ashley Apollo or Ashley Sky, you know, whatever you prefer. I got two names shorty, you feel me? If you're new, make sure you go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Go ahead and turn on those post notifications because you don't want to miss none of the heat I'm dropping, okay? Now, as y'all can see from the title, we're back with another crazy ass story time. Like, my life is just like, I'm gonna write a tell-all book because like all the story times that I have, that's not even half of like my real story times, but yeah. So we just gonna get into the time where this nigga tried to kill me and my friends and we had to jump him in the middle of the street in Compton, girl, yes. Jump him in the middle of the street in Compton, yes. So this story time takes place like I was 18. So I met this man. We're gonna call him, for the sake of the video, we're gonna call him Pisces because he's the reason I would never, ever, ever in the history of niggerdom fuck with a Pisces man. I would never do it. Now us Pisces women, we know what to do. I know what to do with it. Pisces men, I don't know what in chemically imbalance happened, but like I would never do that again. Ever. I met Pisces like a few weeks before my 18th birthday. So I was still in high school. I was about to graduate like literally like a month or two from graduation. So yeah, like I said, I met him a couple weeks before my 18th birthday. Now Pisces was 23. I don't know if that makes him an R. Kelly or what, like I don't know, but like everything was consensual, like I consented, so I don't know if that make him a predator or whatever. Like I don't know. Okay, y'all know how it be in high school when you date, y'all know little girls be fast and I was one of them. Hey, he was cool, like he looked like Will Smith, y'all. I should have called him Will Smith for the story time, but we just gonna stick with Pisces because that's what I came up with. But yeah, he looked like Will Smith. He was real tall and stuff. And I don't really like date light-skinned men, but he was like light-skinned and stuff and real cute and stuff. So everything was cool. Like me and him went on a little date to Six Flags for my birthday. It was cool. Everything was real cool, y'all. I'm talking about he was so cool. Like it was to the point like I remember being on the phone with him and I was like, you seem a little good to be true. Like you want a little girlfriend, you want to be monogamous, you want to call and check on me and da-da-da. Like I ain't buying it. So I remember telling him like, what are you like when you're mad? Like, cause y'all know the saying like you never know a motherfucker until you make them mad. That's what I was like, you all cool, collected, peaches and cream now. What happens if I get you mad? Like, cause I'm an annoying ass bitch. Like, I'm not even gonna cap. I'm annoying as shit. It's like my favorite trait about myself. I like annoying people. So I was just like, what are you like when you mad? And I remember him like, nah, like I'm chill, I don't get mad. Like, why you want to see me mad? Like, everything is chill vibes and Merry Christmas in this bitch. Okay, so we dating, we talking, we chilling, we vibing, we in the bottle, we in the club with the And I remember peeping, like, I just started peeping, like, his ambition and his drive wasn't matching up to mine. So mind you, at the time, I'm 18, he's 23, and I'm just trying to figure out, how am I in high school still, working 2 jobs, got my own shit. Yes, I do come from a spoiled family, but like soon as I was able to work, I was working. I don't like asking nobody for shit. I don't like asking nothing. So I was just trying to figure out, add the dots on, why am I 18 and I'm grinding, I'm getting it out the mud, and you like just being a bum looking like poor me. Like he would have these little pity parties. Is that what it's called? A pity party? I think so. A little pity party for himself, like I just don't know what I'm gonna do in life, like da 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 da, and I was just like, well, figure it the fuck out. Motherfuckers get out the mud. Even though ain't no handouts in this life. You want something, go get it. If you do anything long enough, you'll succeed at it. Like I'm just one of those people. So like I'm not buying all that. Like he was trying to tell me, oh, it's different for you, because at the time I went to high school in the suburbs. So he was trying to tell me like, oh, it's different for you. Like I live in South Central LA. It's not a lot of opportunities. Like every day it's black men trying to, I get it, Black Lives Matter, whoop-de-wop-wop, but like get it out the mud. Like work harder. As a black man, as a black woman, you have to work harder. So put that extra time in. Is it fair? No, but it's life. Fuck it. let's get to it. Like, that's just me. So we were having like little discrepancies about that, because it's just like, how you let your bitch outwork you? Like, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, so fast forward like a month later, prom came. So, you know, it's prom season. Like, y'all keep in mind, I'm finna graduate high school. It's prom season. I just turned 18. I'm trying to like have a hot girl summer before there was a hot girl summer. I'm trying to move, shake, and bounce. I'm not even going to too much lie to y'all. So I'm also realizing that. So as I'm realizing you're kind of a bum, I'm also realizing like, damn, I want to be outside with the You feel me? At this point, me and him are still like just dating, talking. I've only known him, when it was prom night, I only known him for like 3 weeks. So we're 3 weeks in at this point. 3 fucking weeks, y'all. 3 weeks. So prom night came, and he came to like the little after prom party, and it was cute. It was whatever. So y'all, while we out in breakfast, his dad called him. So, okay, regular shit, regular shit. So he on the phone with his dad, and his dad like, I guess his dad asked like, what you doing, who you with? And he was like, nothing, with my girlfriend. Oh, girlfriend? Bitch, what? Like, I'm flattered, but like I said, y'all, I've only known of you for 3 weeks. 3 weeks ago, I did not know that you were on this planet. What do you mean, girlfriend? Baby, no. After he got off the phone with his dad, I'm like, girlfriend? And he was like, yeah, you my girlfriend. I said, oh, okay. Like, you know how, like, girls, y'all know how we just be like, okay. You just kind of laugh it off. Okay, so here's where things take a motherfucking turn. So a couple days after prom, me and him on the phone, regular shit, talking, and he's still really carrying this whole girlfriend shit, whatever. So he on the phone with me, and he throwing another little like, pity party for himself, like, I'm tired of being broke, and I'm tired of not having no money, and da-da-da. I'm sorry, as your girl, your woman, your bitch, your concubine, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. You better go to each one, teach one, and make a way. Like, make a way. If you gotta work at McDonald's for a little bit, y'all know Amazon in the fucking warehouses, they always hiring. Like, come on. Like, I'm making it happen, mama. Like, keep in mind, y'all, it's already, I'm noticing you're a bum. Realizing I'm 18, I want to shake my ass outside. And it's just like, we kind of moving too fast. Like, you like jumping the gun. So once he said that, I was like, let me call you back. So I gathered my thoughts, like, Ashley, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? I figured out what I want to do. So I called him back, and I'm like, hey, I think for right now, me and you should just be friends. We kind of moving too fast. I don't know you all the way. You don't know me all the way. So before we go ahead and put a title on things, let's get to know each other so we can both figure out if this is really something we want to do and take seriously. Oh, bitch, what the fuck I say that for? So he catch an attitude like, bitch, what you mean, da-da-da, like going off. So I just hang up because I'm not finna hear all that woofing. I'm not. Like, I said what I said. If you don't respect my decision, that's on you, yourself, and God. I don't have time. So he called the homegirl that introduced us and was like, why the fuck you introduced me to this bitch? Like, da-da-da, like dragging my name through the mud. So she called me like, girl, what happened? And I'm like, I just told him I don't want to be his girlfriend right now. Like, we can still be friends. Like, it's no static. Like, what's the problem? So I'm just like, okay, I kind of brush it off because it's like, I really didn't care too much. Like, it is what it is. If you want to throw a temper tantrum, that's on you. So after that, it was all fun and games. Like, nigga would just call me randomly and cuss me out and call me every whole bitch and slut in the book and then hang up. He'll just play on my phone. So for a couple weeks, nigga was just harassing me playing on my phone. It was all fun and games, kiki and giggles. Like, he would call and I'd be like, girl, listen to this shit. Like, laughing. So I thought. One day he called me, but he wasn't like on no rah-rah shit. He was like, I just really want to talk to you. Like, can I come pull up and talk? So I'm like, okay, that's fine. So by this time, y'all, I'm 18. I'm out. I'm living my life. I'm with the So when he pulled up, he asked me like, you know, how you been? Have you been talking to anybody? I'm an honest bitch. I'm a transparent bitch. I'm gonna tell you what the fuck is going on, okay? You wouldn't even gotta ask a bitch like me. I'll tell him myself before anything. So he asked me like, you been dating anybody? I'm like, yeah. He like, do you like him? I'm like, yeah. He like, have you like kissed him? And I'm, yeah. Bitch, Don't ask me no questions you don't want to know the answer to. Long story short. Girl, why this nigga break down in the car and start crying? I swear to you not. I swear. That man started crying. Like, you know how niggas put their hand down and like do the move? Yes, girl. I swear to God, y'all. This man started crying. So I'm looking like, ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way.
Ain't no way. You crying over me like, bitch, you only like, me and you were only talking for 3 weeks. Like, whoa, like, what's going on? So I like, you know, like comfort him as best as I could. And I was like, yeah, well, I'm gonna go back in the house. Like, I'm really sorry. Like, you know, it's still, we can still be friends. It's just like, I'm actively dating right now. Like, I'm just dating. I'm exploring. I'm living my life. I'm young. I'm not ready to settle down and be in a committed monogamous relationship. Like, period. Oh, bitch, what the fuck I say that for? Now the calls have gotten like to the point, y'all, where it'll be like I'll be chilling and then it'll be like an hour nonstop where he calls my phone back to 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 back. Where it's like I can't even use my shit. I remember one time I'm over here trying to watch YouTube videos on my phone in the bed, snugged up like I usually do. And I couldn't even watch a video or use my phone because he kept calling back to back from no caller ID. And then mind you, y'all, this was before like I knew how to put like a no caller ID block on my phone. So it was just like, damn, I didn't know how to like, how do I get him to stop calling? It's no caller ID. I can't block no caller ID. Like, so I'm just like, this is really getting annoying. Like, this is getting annoying. At the time I had a best friend. We're gonna call him Banks. So at the time my best friend was this boy named Banks. So me and Banks was like two peas in a pod. You see Banks, you see me, like all the time. So whenever homeboy would call, whenever Pisces would call, Banks was usually with me. So Banks one day takes the phone like, hey, can you please stop calling my bitch? Like, stop calling my best friend. She don't want to talk to you. Bitch, he get the cursing Banks out. Like, oh, you fuck nigga. Da-da-da-da. I'm gonna beat your ass when I see you. Like, I'm talking about on some crazy ballistic ass shit. And it was just like, damn, like, what the fuck do you do? This whole calling my phone, blowing up and cursing me and my best friend out goes on for like a month. Like a month where it'll be like 2 days where he don't call and it's like a day where he blow my shit up and it's just like back to back. Like, I remember one time I went to a party and one of his friends was there. I guess his friend snitched and was like, oh, Ashley at the party. He get the call in my ass at the party. Like, I know you out. Like, it was on some crazy ass shit. Like, for real. Shit was crazy. This was the day we was real fed up with the bullshit. Me and Banks, we go to my other friend house. Let's call her Leo. So me and Banks go to Leo house. Me and Banks was like rah rah rah, ready to beat a bitch ass. Leo was more like no y'all, let's talk about it, let's see, no fighting, stuff like that. So we're over Leo's house, we laughing, joking, like regular shit. Pisces get the blowing up my phone, blowing up my phone, blowing up my phone. So I'm like, girl, here he go with this shit. So Leo thought, like, she was like, girl, it can't be that bad, like, let me just talk to him, maybe he'll understand. She was like, hey, this is, you know, Ashley's friend, Leo. I'm just trying to figure out what's the problem. Maybe we can all come to a common ground, like, da-da-da-da. He get the cursing her out, calling her all the bitches and hoes, and bitch, fuck you, I didn't call you, I want to speak to her. She thinks she could just ghost me, da-da-da-da, like, crazy. So Leo, she like, okay, well, bitch, I'll get my boyfriend to come beat your ass. Y'all, this shit was crazy. I swear to God, I'm not making none of this shit up. This nigga went crazy because I didn't want to be with him no more. So he ended up cussing Leo ass out. We hang up on him and we going about our day. We end up going to the Lakewood Mall. For those of you who from California, LA area, you know where the Lakewood Mall at. So we going to the Lakewood Mall. Mind you, the nigga is calling my phone the whole motherfucking time. Calling the phone. So Banks is answering the phone like, bitch, where the fuck, like, what's up? Like, da-da-da-da. So Pisces is on the phone with Banks like, where y'all at? I'll come smack the shit out you right now. Because Banks is real spicy. So Banks was giving him everything that he was looking for. Everything that Pisces was giving, Banks was throwing it back 10 times fold on my phone. You hear me? So he like, where the fuck you at, nigga? I'll slap the shit out you, da-da-da-da. So Banks is like a very, like, Banks is, girl, Banks was just the craziest friend I've ever had in my life. Banks was like antagonizing him because Banks wanted him to pull up, because Banks wanted to see if he was going. He wanted to come slap me, bitch, slap me.
Slap me, bitch. What?
Banks was like, you say you gonna slap me, come do me something. So we at the Lakewood Mall, we all vibing, we watch a movie, we end up leaving. Banks let Pisces know, like, yeah, nigga, we at the Lakewood Mall, pull up if you really want smoke. Girl, lo and behold, Pisces pull up in his old beat up ass truck, bitch. He pull the fuck up. So it's me, Banks, Leo, and Leo's boyfriend, and then versus Pisces. Pisces pull up and him and Banks just get to arguing. Banks is like, bitch, slap me. You said you was gonna slap me when you saw me. I'm right here, bitch, slap me. So I'm standing in front of Banks because it's like, bitch, you're not gonna slap my best friend in front of me. Like, you better do that on your own time, because you touch him, like, you're just gonna get jumped. Like, you're not. Do that on your own time. So if anybody knows, like I said, the Lakewood Mall security is very heavy. I don't know if it's still heavy, but the police and just I don't know, the little mall cops at Lakewood Mall, like, they just be patrolling. So we're giving a lot. The mall cops and the police is like looking. So Leo is like, come on, y'all, like, let's just go. Banks is still like, no, I want to fight this nigga. So we finna go to the park and I'm gonna get my one. So it's like, okay. So we end up going, but we're in, mind you, y'all, we in Lakewood. Leo's boyfriend lives in Compton. So the plan was we wanted to get on, like, back on a Compton's part of town so we could be familiar, because her nigga was like affiliated with the hood over there. So we just wanted to be in an area that we, you know, just in case shit gets shaky, like, we comfortable. I'm in a comfortable setting. I know my people's, you know, period. So Banks tell the nigga, like, you know what? Banks is driving. We're all in Banks' car. Banks is driving, and Banks tell the nigga, like, follow us to the park, nigga. If you want to win, come on. Y'all, this nigga follow us to the park. But in the midst of following us to the park, this nigga is throwing pennies at the car, cans at the car, swerving, trying to run us off the road on the way to the park. So all this is going on while we in the car. Like, this nigga is throwing shit, like, fuck y'all in the window, rolling down the window, like, trying to, like, zoom, all this crazy shit, all this crazy shit. So we finally get to the park, y'all, and we get out. I don't know how we got there at first. I can't remember. I don't know if we skirted off on that bitch or something, because he was literally trying to run us off the road. I'm talking about, it was time for, like, we was like, oh shit, like, bro, you're about to run us off the fucking road, like, swerving. Like, I swear to you not. I don't know what the fuck this man issue was. Like, he was literally psycho. Psycho. So we get to the park before him. We all get out and we go into the park, like, in, like, the cut of the park. So he pull up and he like, what's up? Like, he's standing on the curb like, what's up? What's up? Da da da. And Banks is like, come over here. Like, come on, let's fight. Come over here and we gonna fight. This story is just so crazy because, like, every detail and everything that I'm seeing is dead ass. Lord, strike me down. This shit really happened. All of this that I'm telling y'all, swear to God. So the nigga pull up to the park. He like, come out, come out, come out. He don't want to come towards us, like, in the park. So this smart bitch, he has a stool in the back of his pickup truck. He had a pickup truck he drove. He had a stool. He grabs the stool. Mind you, Banks had like a bomb-ass Charger at that time. He grabbed the stool and act like he was finna throw it at Banks' windshield. So naturally, all three of us go running towards the car because it's like, bitch, you not finna throw this damn shit at his fucking windshield. So smart thinking, this bitch gets us to run like from deep in the park to the curb to where he at, to his car. To like where we were all parked. Like, we parked right here, his pickup truck is right here. So he gets us to run to the curb essentially. So we run to the curb because we're like, hold on, you're not finna throw this chair at his motherfucking windshield. And as soon as we went to the curb, he like swing on Banks. Bitch, we all get to swinging on this bitch at this point because you done blew up my phone for months, cussed out Banks, threw oil on my daddy's car, cussed out Leo, cussed out her boyfriend at Lakewood Mall, tried to kill us on the way here, run us off the road, throwing shit at the car. Like, bitch, we all want smoke with your ass. Let's line it up. So he swing on Banks, and we all just get to swinging. I'm talking about fighting in the middle of the street on Compton Boulevard. Fighting. I'm grabbing his shirt. I'm like, ow, boom, boom, boom. Leo, she fighting the best she can, but my baby had on long nails, so she wasn't trying to break none of them. Her nigga trying to kick him in the back of his head. Him in Banks is slipping and sloping through the damn road. So we in the middle of the street on Compton Boulevard, all jumping this man, y'all. Swinging, kicking, slipping, sliding, and rolling. I'm talking about, girl, the ghetto. Just the fucking ghetto. It's people driving by recording us. I remember distinctively, it was a black lady that drove by and she was like, stop it. Y'all are black kings and queens, please. And it was just like, bitch, this nigga tried to kill me and my friends. I'm rocking and rolling this hoe. I'm blending this bitch like a motherfucking smoothie. You hear me? Okay. So we get to fighting, y'all. So I guess, you know how like when, I don't really know how to fight stop, but it just like, we all just was just like, who? First of all, let me say, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never lost a fight. I ain't never even had a tie in my life. But that nigga right there, it's 4 of us against his ass. That was the hardest fight I've ever had in my life, baby. Girl, he was fight like, I don't know, a nigga had reach, so it was just, it was hard. Like, girl, that was a hard ass fight. Like, it was, I was fighting for my fucking life, man.
Me, I'm fighting for my life.
To this day, me, Banks, and Leo always say like that was the one. Like, we ain't lose, but bitch, we fought for that tie. I tell you that, we fought for that, and it's 4 of us against his one ass, bitch. So I'm not really sure how the fight stopped, but we ended up stopping fighting. We was fighting for a good little minute, so we just all kind of just tired out and just gave like, all right, we finna get back in our car because we are in the middle of the street on Compton Boulevard, so the police can be called and come at any moment. So we all kind of dispersed. We all try to get in our car quick, and he get in his car quicker than us. He drive off, y'all. As he driving off, this nigga threw like a can of, I don't know, cranberry sauce, I think it was, at the damn car. And I'm just trying to, why do you have a can of cranberry sauce in your motherfucking car? This nigga threw it at Banks' car, like, douche. And it's just like, I thank God today that none of his windows was broke, because that man was throwing pennies, cans, dimes, all of America at that damn car. Like, he was really trying to do us some damage, okay? And we was just like, you know what, whatever, it is what it is. We gonna let bygones be bygones and just let it go. I changed my number, and that was that. So after that day, I didn't really hear much from Pisces. Like, it was real quiet. I ended up having to change my number because Buddy just kept calling. So I ended up changing my number. And I want to say maybe like a year later, at this point I was in the Navy. Like, I'm off like in Japan somewhere. He found my Instagram, and he like, it was like New Year's, I think. And he like DM'd me like, hey, I want to say sorry for everything. Happy New Year. So I'm on the phone with Banks per usual. And I'm like, guess who motherfucking messaged me? Before I can even say who messaged me, this nigga sent another message saying, psych bitch, you still a hoe ass, trick ass, fuck ass bitch. Like a whole bunch of cuss words cussing me out. And I'm just like, this man is really crazy. So I end up blocking him from my Instagram. Like, y'all, let's really get into the fact this nigga said, Happy New Year's, I'm sorry for everything. And then the next message said, psych bitch, you still a hoe ass, trick ass, fuck ass slut. What? Like, that man was crazy. And I remember him saying, like, I remember one time he called and I was just like, what's the problem? Is it really because I just don't want to be with you? And he was like, yeah. What? So yeah, that story was all over the place. I tried to keep it as organized as I could, but like, the story time had to be all over the place because the sequence of events literally was all over the place. Like, my life at that time was literally all over the place. Like, crazy as hell. And to this day, I would never date another Pisces man again, and no nigga is allowed to get my address to my home. And he's the reason when niggas meet me in public and they like, oh, you got a number, shorty? I have an Instagram. Because I'll be damned if I gotta change my number again behind a nigga. So because of him, I really do take precautions in my life. Niggas be feeling some type of way like, damn, I can't get your number. No. Because I'm not changing my number because you want to bust me down. Because no. Beat the fucking batteries off my fucking phone. We not doing that. So yeah, that was the story time. Whew. Shit was a lot. So y'all should already know what to do. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Turn on your post notifications. If you like this story time, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you follow my Instagram. It will be right here. And all my other social medias will be in the description box below. Comment, y'all. I want to see y'all opinions on this story time, because y'all, this is crazy. What would y'all would have did? Like, if y'all was in my shoes, how would y'all would have handled the situation? Because the man was literally trying to kill me and my best friends because I didn't want to date him. So ladies, please be careful. Take precautionaries. Don't be giving everybody your number. Don't be letting these niggas come to your house. Just don't, because these men be crazy. For real, for real. And that's a PSA going with this story time, because for real, girl, that man really tried to take me out. Take me clean out. Okay? There would be no Ashley Apollo, okay? And I'll see you guys for the next video. Stay tuned.